The next ones are ones I haven't watched yet, but I'm going to. Cold, Old, The Visitor, Split and Glass. Split and Glass I've seen on YouTube, so I didn't really see the whole thing. And I'm not sure which ones are considered horror movies and which ones aren't in this collection. It just says M. Night Shyamalan. The Visit, I think, has a scene that I'm actually creeped out by. I bought this thinking this was going to be funny to watch because it's going to be so bad. It's could be good or it could be really, really stupid. I wanted to watch some really stupid horror movies just for the fun of it. Winnie the Pooh, Blood and Honey. We'll see if it's any good. I heard there's a second movie, so maybe it's better than I think. Like I had to. I just had to. And then I bought Alice in Terrorland. So, I have no idea if this is good or bad. I haven't watched it yet. Twisted, truly a grim fairy tale. We'll see if it's any good. My stepdad picked this one out. They Live. He says it was good for its time. It looks so stupid. But I'm gonna watch it and review it and probably put it on my podcast. I just haven't done it yet. Okay, my Spanish pronunciations are terrible. I'm sorry. I try really hard. Lorna? The Curse of Lorna. Lorna? I can't pronounce your name. I am so sorry. And you'll be the first one I pick because I have actually supposed to have been watching you a while ago. The Hunt. It got spoiled for me, so I was like, do I want to watch it now? And then I decided, yeah, I want to watch it. The Cabin. That one's actually in my PlayStation. No, Xbox One. So, I think I'll watch this. But I don't know, is The Cabin considered a horror movie? I don't know. It says thriller. See, I'm never sure if a thriller is considered a horror movie. Or if a horror movie is just considered a horror movie. Smile. So these are just some of the horror movies I have. I've seen more than this. These are the ones I have. Like, in my collection. I do have more. I have seen a lot more, to be honest. So there are two distinct horror movies that if you wanted me to review, it'd have to be worth it. It'd have to be like people are actually watching my stuff. Because there are two horror movies that scared me as a child. And you would think that would not be the case. Probably you would think I'd be scared of other horror movies. And these ones are the stupidest horror movies to be scared of. Which would have made sense. But at the time of the horror movies, I was a kid who had just lost her parent. So that did not help the situation. Anyway, they would be the Tooth Fairy. The horror movie Tooth Fairy. Not the nice, sweet Tooth Fairy we all are thinking of. I mean the scary horror movie Tooth Fairy. I still had some baby teeth left when I watched it. It was super creepy. And Jeepers Creepers. I hated that movie. But I haven't watched it since I was a kid, so who knows. I have seen other horror movies like, let me think. Texas Chainsaw Massacres movies. I've seen, wow, I can't even list all of my horror movies. I'll have to make a list. Like, I've seen all Freddy, Jason, Michael Myers, The Leprechaun. The Leprechaun. I'm sorry, it just wasn't that scary. I'm I'm Irish and a redhead who's short, and I still find it kind of just hilarious. I've definitely seen The Leprechaun. I've seen the Conjuring movies, the Haunting of, what was it? I've seen a lot of horror movies and I'm blanking on the names right now. Oh my gosh. I have seen bits and pieces of Psycho, but I've never actually seen Psycho all the way through, which is weird. I have seen bits and pieces of, what is your name, dude? He eats people's yum yum parts. If you would even call them yum yum parts. He talks to a detective. Oh my gosh, what are your name? I'm blanking. Oh my gosh. I better go watch Kill Count to remember which ones I've seen all the way through because it's been so long. I've seen some really weird horror movies that Sleepwalkers. Oh my gosh, I disliked that one so much. Ugh. I love Stephen King, but that movie was just gross. In a different way than the other movies. Like, it was just weird. I've seen some of the Pet Sematary. I got bored with it, to be honest. I've seen both Carries and Carrie 2. And a lot of Stephen King. It Chapter 1. I don't know if I saw Chapter 2 yet, or if I have, it's just been so long. So I've seen both of the It's. It's like, that was like my favorite movie growing up. Was It, the Clown. I was a weird kid. Who else did I... Oh, okay. There's a few more in there, but my brain is like, remember, you love horror movies. Scream. Of course I've seen all of Scream. I mean, I don't have those. I'll have to buy that set when it comes out on DVD, if it ever does. Like, I've seen all but the newest one. I definitely seen a lot of Screams movies. Like, I don't think I've seen the newest one with Jenna Ortega, and I mean the second part, not the first one with her in it. But there's a lot of them. And I know what they did to Perdue, so I've definitely seen a lot of them. Horror movies that I have seen that I haven't already talked about will be here forever, because there's so many, but yet I'm blanking. Oh, let me know. I have Till in my horror movie area, but I wasn't sure if that's considered true crime, a thriller, a horror movie, or kind of like a mixture of all of them. Because, like, that's basically, I've seen a lot of Lifetime stuff, and I am not sure what category they should be in. Because, yeah, some of them are just messed up. Worse than horror movies, so I don't know. Okay, I will make a list of other horror movies that I have watched at some point. And I will probably talk about Freddy next in my count of, because I've watched all of his more than once. So I can talk about his. I don't know if I could talk about Halloween. I don't know if I've seen them all. Because I've only been able to watch what they put on the TV back in the day. And they would skip some of his. I also know there was one where he was like on a reality TV show thing that I cannot remember which one that is for the life of me, because it's been so long since I've seen it anywhere. And I'm not talking about like Halloween stuff. Like, you want me to talk about Halloween stuff? I have tons of Halloween stuff. Like Beetlejuice cartoon, Casper. I actually have watched everything I think they've had of Casper. The Friendly Ghost. I literally have watched Casper to Casper, like, animation. to Casper Meets Wendy, to Casper Christmas, Casper everything, basically. I even read the comics, so I've, like, Casper. I definitely know Casper the Friendly Ghost. Wendy the Good Little Witch. Whatever Disney ones they play. Oh, Halloween Town. Those are my... So, Halloween Town is definitely one of my favorites. Hocus Pocus. I love Hocus Pocus. The first one was so good. The second one was... I feel like they should have made the book into the second movie and did that one to be the third movie instead. That's just my opinion. If you read the book, Hocus Pocus Squeakle, which I have mentioned multiple times, is exactly what everyone wanted for the second movie. And I really do think they should put that into a movie form and then say that the second one technically is the third one, or make this one the third one. I don't know. That has to be a way to do it. I've watched every Halloween Town, even the one that no one likes, which is the last one. I don't dislike it, but I feel like if they decide to make another Halloween Town, they could incorporate the original Marnie with her and make her like either like another version of Marnie or another universe Marnie, or make her a different character, because the original Marnie is not mad at the new Marnie in the last one. Her and Disney had some money disputes, so that's what happened. Under Wraps, the OG, not the remake. I like the OG. The remake is just a little eh. And the second one just got on my nerves. Just no. What else was there? Invisible Sister. Girl vs. Monster. And then I watch like all the shows, Halloween themed stuff. So I'll watch what I can for like Halloween episodes. Ooh, something that's definitely Halloween, but it's not a movie, but I do love, is Sabrina. And another one, Monsters. Of course, the Addams Family, but there's so many different versions now. There's the OG, the movie, the animation movie, the Wednesday, and I think there's something else in there. But I hope y'all are enjoying these little Halloween movie things that I'm gonna be posting for Halloween time. If it goes into November, I'm sorry. There's just not many things for Thanksgiving. And also it's Thanksgiving. I have complicated feelings about Thanksgiving. I always have, being a vegetarian and Thanksgiving, but now knowing everything else that's happened because of Thanksgiving, it's also a little more complicated. I still celebrate with my family, but it's just a little complicated. And there's not that many movies about Thanksgiving. You would be surprised. But I will talk more about Halloween movies and horror movies and do my podcasts and reviews and different things. If there's a movie you think I should watch that I might not have watched, let me know in the comments below. And if I say, oh, I've watched it, that means I've watched it. It's just been a while. Like R.L. Stine, I think I've seen a lot of his stuff. I just can't remember every single thing I've watched of his. And I do watch Kill Count, so if you want me to tell you about Kill Count again, I love watching that during the Halloween season. If they still do it, I don't know. But yeah, this is just some fun life update movie stuff. Have a great, wonderful day. Bye for now.